Hey everyone, it's Danny, that one Aspie guy, and welcome to the YouTube show of that one Aspie guy. Brought to you by, you know the drill, whatever YouTube's advertising, right? Anyways, once again, thank you for the support that I've had the last three episodes. This is episode four, by the way. I'll repeat it, episode four. Awesome, right? Um, Today we're going to be talking about texture and you're probably thinking, oh, that's a boring topic, right? But we've talked about spontaneity, talked about dating. Now we're talking about texture. Texture, you say? Texture? Yeah, yeah, pretty much texture. Because the reason is because for autistic people, texture is a huge deal. Like, be it in the material in your clothing, the how food tastes and smells, and what it feels like. And remember how I said in the intro a few weeks ago? I said how like Aspies have ultra heightened senses. You know, they're sensitive nose, sensitive touch, and they have sensitive hearing. So loud noises freak them out. Um, Different smells they can't handle, and when they touch something, like if they don't like it, they don't touch it again. That type of thing. Texture is a huge thing for me. Like certain vegetables and fruits, the smell, like the smell of asparagus or like different like things like Brussels sprouts or radishes. I just can't be around it, you know. But mushrooms and garlic, of course, I'm from a garlic town, but yeah. But mushrooms and garlic and the carrots and apples and oranges and like all different cherries, all those different fruits I can handle, but there's certain smells of the ones I mentioned before I just can't handle it. I don't like. But anyway, for most Aspies though, texture's a huge thing. Like when I was a child, right, I couldn't wear polyester, and I couldn't wear certain like you know those striped collared shirts. I can't wear those. I couldn't wear those back then because it would give me like a rash in the center of my chest. You know, like right around here, the rash, and it would just be like very disturbing for me. It would really bother me. So I wouldn't wear them. I stick away from them, and I only wear like t-shirts. I was like a t-shirt and jeans kid. Even certain jeans I couldn't wear because it would leave like spots on my legs. But as I got older and hit puberty, I started wearing polo shirts, which are collared shirts. Go figure, right? And to this day, that's basically what I wear: either polo shirts or t-shirts. You know, that's my clothing right there. That's my outfits that I wear, and like it's just amazing. When I was younger, I didn't do it, but yeah, well, we only like certain things, you know. Still, the polo shirt still has to be like mostly cotton. It can't be made out of anything else. Like the two things I like are cotton and fleece. Those are the only two materials I like. Polyester it can't be like 100% polyester, or else like I'll freak out. But the other ones I'm really fine with. Um, but yeah, you could just touch something like if because I have ultra heightened senses. If I touch something and I don't like the feel of it, I won't feel it again. I'll stay away from it. You know, like my mom, like sometimes she'll buy me a shirt or something, and she knows exactly what I like. They're really thin cottony shirts, and I love those. And she knows exactly what I like. It's awesome. And like I just can't. I can only wear certain things. I only eat certain foods, and yeah, I stay away from loud noises and stuff like that unless it's a rare occasion like today, which is July 4th. And by the way, how rude of me! I didn't say Happy July 4th, everybody. Special July 4th edition of that one Aspie guy YouTube show. So thanks for joining me on this awesome day, America's birthday. Awesome, right? Um, so I can handle fireworks. So it's like one of those days where loud noises are totally cool. But other than the other 364 days of the year, I'm not really open that much. So like I said, I don't like change that much. But Because of the household I grew up in, I'm more spontaneous than most Aspies, so I can adapt easier than most of them. But still, it, it, change bothers me sometimes. But anyways, back to what I was saying. See, I go on rants sometimes. I ramble. That's what we do. But anyways, back to talking about texture. When I was a kid, I went to this occupational therapist program, right? Because, like I said, I was in and out of doctor's offices all the time. I went to an occupational therapist, and like she had me, she learned. I learned a bunch of stuff with my motor skills, like hand-eye coordination and all that stuff. And she'd give me like these different squeeze balls to use on my grip strength, and she'd also give me these marbles where I had to like practice like uh, transitioning them from forefinger to thumb, so I can like throw it down, all that stuff. So I can like throw the marble into the different holes on the board. I think you know what I'm talking about, but anyways, it's like transitioning from thumb to forefinger, that type of thing. And I would have trouble doing that or whatever. And so she had me work on like what I can or cannot handle, and so I learned about texture and how the feel of certain things bothered me, so I wouldn't do it. So you learn a lot about yourself when you put yourself through little tests like that when you're younger. But yeah, when I'm older, I knew my limitations and my boundaries, so it's pretty awesome. But yeah, um, I don't know. It's been pretty crazy. But unlike most people, some people don't know who they are. At least I know who I am. I'm comfortable with that fact. But yeah, like texture is like a huge thing for me. Um, it's very hard to explain some of the time, but figure I'd spend this episode talking about it. But yeah, like some people think I'm weird because I only wear different outfits, or I wear the same outfit. Like there's a joke in my family that they actually framed a T-shirt of mine that I used to wear all the time, and like it was a real funny joke because it was Christmas time. Or I think it was my birthday or whatever, one of the two. And they framed my favorite shirt that I used to wear every day. But it's funny, they thought it was funny, which it was, but at the same time, the only reason why I wore it was because it was made out of the material I love, and I could never find a shirt that felt that great, so I always wore it all the time. And like, it's like having your favorite security blanket, but that was my favorite t-shirt. But yeah, see, like, so whenever you see me with like the same outfits on or whatever, that's why, because texture, man. Texture's a huge thing, It goes a long way. And yeah, like I'll only drink certain drinks. Like the taste of alcohol. This is why I don't go out drinking that often to bars. Not only is it because of there's a lot of people there, but because I don't like the taste of alcohol. Like when it hits my tongue, I feel like puking. That's how bad it is. It's so strong. Ugh. And just like it's like just with anything hot, like anything hot and spicy, it bothers me after a while. But yeah, like I can't handle alcohol. You know, I get it, but I can only have it mixed with stuff. And the only time I ever get it on the rocks by itself is if I'm trying to impress somebody, like if I see like a pretty girl or something. Not that it ever works, but it's still an attempt. But yeah, that's the reason why. And like, it's crazy. And also, texture is another reason why I shaved my head bald. Was because it's because my hair after a while bothered me. Like, because I'm really hairy, and it bothers me sometimes. So I had to like shave it, groom a certain way. But anyways, we'll be talking about grooming next week, so I shouldn't really be talking about that right now. So next week's episode is grooming. Remember that. But anyways, like I just so that just whenever you see like somebody, like if you know of an Aspie or you see me around town or whatever, like the reason why I wear only certain things is because that's what I feel comfortable with, and everything else just bothers me or whatever. So that's a little bit of info for you right there. Um, you're learning more about me every week, and I hope you like what you hear and what you read and all that stuff. So I look forward to your support and thank you for listening. See ya.